And welcome back to the last part of this afternoon's Shinty game, where there is a reasonable turnout, as you can see from the far off touchline there. We've got Alexander McMillan there on the touchline, looking like he's going to come back on shortly. He played well against Newtonmore yesterday as well. Now, chance on. Callum's going to have another go. Lewis Morrison now, trying to find a way through, but the Lochaber defence are good. Right, we've got to pick up a brolly here because the rain's on again, so there we are. Temporary blip. There's a substitution taking place as far as I can see, and that is no, it's not a substitution, it's Lewis Smith is now going to full back, and Alexander Cameron is running forward here, as you can see, and he's taken up the position of forward in place of Lewis. So that's from one end of the pitch to the other. So let's see what kind of difference this is going to make. There's about maybe 15 minutes with any luck to go. So here we go again, we're on an attack again. Lochaber again, managed to clear it. Oh, somebody got hurt there. Is he alright? Lochaber are on the attack now. Down the other end. And still they're on the go, and it's looking goalward bound. It looks like it might be in. This goalkeeper here is shouting for a penalty. He must have some good eyesight. Aye. So it looks like we've got a corner for Lochaber down at the far end there. It's too hard for me to see or judge or guess who that could be, but it's not a corner now, it's a shy. So that's fine. I'm going to take this shy. The ball is goalward bound again. William not making as good a job of clearing it as the Lochaber boys at this end were doing. That's a good ball by Callum Shepherd there, clearing out of defence. It's gone back straight up the park again by the looks of it. Callum fighting hard for that one. and it's the red and white of Lochaber who have got this extra bit of pressure here. Looks like one goal is going to be enough to put either of these teams through into the final of the London Shield. That's a good ball now. Well, I didn't see a kick there, but I'm busy looking at a viewfinder, so we'll have a look at it when we get home. Let's have a little look to see who's along the line there. I think we've got Victor Smith. Who got a hat-trick for the under-14s against Lovett on Friday night, I think it was. So well done, Victor, and Lewis and the team as well, sitting beside him, and Stu and Stephen on the other side there. So there we are, there's the three lads sitting there. So the rain's coming down quite consistently unaided here. The country is split in two weather-wise. The west is getting it rubbish and the east is getting it fine. So here we go, guy in the blue hat. Good cross, good cross. Who's coming into that? In hard, somebody shouted there. Now, Fort are first for that one. And Callum should send this back into the D, in the direction of the D anyway. Number 11's on it. He's moved it on. Young Asty's here. Turns. Hard lines again. Alexander Cameron, number 3. His famous father, Asty Cameron, played in the 92 Annie's Land final. And in the keeper there, I'm looking to see if there's any shouts and cheers, because it's just a little bit far away for me to see. It was my poor eyesight in this viewfinder. And that looks to be over for a goal hit. So yes, Asty Cameron, father of Alexander there, went to Inverlochie Primary School and was taught by Mr. Hector McRae, who was a great tutor of Shinty along with Bruce A. Tulloch, the headmaster in that day. Probably one of the nicest guys around was Bruce A. Tulloch. So here we go, we've got some action again, coming near the camera, and it's Alexander, and he's flicked that forward, and the blue hat's on it, and he's got a shot, and it was a cracking shot that, well saved, but it looks like it could have been in there, but the keeper's well light and he's managed to clear it. Well done, keeper. Well done, keeper boy. You were alert there. I don't know who you are. Number 1. Nearly said number 7 there. Number 1, yeah. So we've now got a shy for Philip William over there on the far side, standing beside Ali Ferguson, who's got his papers out there and studying form. Maybe going to think about making a couple of changes. Well, it's a dreich day here in the fort. There's no doubt about that. There can't be much long left in it now, and if they can ping a goal here it's all over, but again Lochaber get it away nearly. Did an accident Ferguson again there. And they get it away again, nearly get it away again. And back it comes, number 8 Camanachd through his legs, and that chap's onto it there, and he's going to send us across. And it's, where's it going? He's left it, the keeper again. Well done, keeper. Dodged it well. It's only about 18 inches in it. Keep plugging away. I'm hearing Smaxi shouting up there on the left hand side. And Fergie will be shouting the same down the right hand side. Keep plugging away, boys. Pretty even Stevens really, this game. It's been a game of 2 halves, of course. And Lochaber are looking to ping one here, and it's on target. And is it saved? There's a melee in front of the goal there. And the fort keeper had to come out as well. So, it's action at both ends. If I zoom in on that goal down there, you know, we can see some of the guys and whatnot, but we can't really see the action because it's happening down at the corner. So we're going to zoom back out again, and the ball gets sent in there. It's hard to see what's happening here. Deek's given a free hit to Lochaber. It's in quite a dangerous position. So we want to see a lot of running about. There it started now, and Fort William boy took a swipe at it and missed it there, and that looked to be goalward bound as well, but the keeper shouting come on to his players here. So it's going to be a hit out to Fort William, and in my watch that I don't wear, it must be all of 5 minutes left. And the time is 10 to 3, as you can see. So here's a man in the blue hat again, and he's fired it across the air. It's landed in front of the Camanachd, and young Asty's there. The keeper shouting kick, and Asty's flicked it forward and got it there. There's a bit of a burach and a stramash going on here. Yes, a burach and a stramash. And it's going to fire in again, and Asty's onto that. Can he convert it? By Jove, that was a cracking save. Okay, the ball's at my feet. I'm booting it forward to the guy. You'll have to come and get it. It's a corner. Right, Camanachd to take this. Okay, Callum, where is it going? It's going right over to that. And it's cleared. But only as far as that man, number 5, is back into it. But the big fella, number 2 there, has managed to get it back into his own half of the field. And still Lochaber looked to clear it in half. That was a good save with the keeper there. Certainly was. So cleared by Fort William again, and number 16 is onto it, and man shooting kick again. So there we are. That was Shane Latter there. I only know that because somebody shouted it. Anyway, number 9's onto it, and he's going to cross it. He's not going to cross it at all, because number 17 Lochaber is on a good run here. He's away with it, so he's got the bit between his teeth and he's going to have a crack, and that's looking goalward bound, and the keeper had to be pretty Yeah, they made penalty. Oh, somebody shouting penalty as well. That's how close it is, you know. I mean, there was a good save there from the keeper at this end, number 1 there. Had it not been such a good save, it's 1-0 and probably game over. Then it's down the other end of the field, and another save made, and it could be game over for Williams. So it's all to play for. I don't know what happens if it's 0-0 at the end, or if it's extra time, or if it goes to a replay at some point. Maybe it's Spean Bridge. So the danger seems to be over for William now, as the goalkeeper is going to take the hit out. There we are, that wasn't the best hit out I don't think in the world. So here we go, we're back in the action now. Callum's on a run there. And he's fired up to number 3, Asti, who has in turn trying to flick it forward. That looks like it's out for a corner, and it is indeed. So that's corner number 6 for Callum here. Callum Shepherd of Fort William. Union Road. Okay, Callum, where are you putting this time? That's another good one. Is there anybody there that's going to put this in the back of the net? No, there's not at the moment, anyway. So it's a lot of fighting and tussling going on in there, and William can away with it. The ball gets fired in but stopped again by Lochaber. And again, we're looking for Asti to be on this one, Alexander. Alexander's fired one in there, and the keeper's dived, but it was passed anyway. And that was hard lines there by young Alexander Cameron. Good try. And so it ends up down near the Fort William D now, as Lochaber hope to make a break. And Fort William number 5, I think, is Aaron McPhee, managed to clear it there. But we're back in now with some action on Fort William's end of Fort William's Caman, as the ball falls for the man in the blue hat. And Asti's on to this, and he's fighting hard for it. And there's a Burek again, and there's a clearance now. Blue hat's got it cleared, and it's going to run down, and it's actually out of play. Is that right? Now I'm looking towards the referee here to see if he's looking at his watch, but he is not at the moment. He's blowing his whistle. That's a Fort William foul, or a kick. Throw into Ferguson. So it looks like we're going to have a substitution here, and we're having Alexander McMillan coming on, and I'm not too sure who's taking off number 6. In fact, maybe that's Lewis Morrison coming on. I'm afraid I'm not very good at who's who. Okay, here we go. We've got an attack here by Ferguson. That's a wee kick there, I think, but we got away with it. And here we are at Anaired, Fort William, on the 22nd of September 2013. Should be Halloween. There we are now. There's somebody coming running in here. Are we going to have a ping? Oh, we had a ping already. Now then, we've got a foul here. Dangerous place. You can see young Nasty looking for it here on the far side. Number 10's picked him up. Here we go, it's coming in, it's going to be a pinger, and it's well saved again. Oh, it's, wow, this is good stuff here. Goalkeeper's playing well. So, I don't know who's taking this from the far side. White helmet, and then it comes. And cleared. Cleared again. The William manager makes his way back down towards the centre of the park after shouting some encouragement to his young forwards. And number 11's on. And he's pinged it forward, and Asty's going to try and get in there, and he's hooked him, and he's done well there. And Deek's decided that he's not letting Alexander away with that, and he's blown the whistle for a free hit to Lochaber. The keeper's going to take. And the ball's coming again, and number 11's going to have a go. I know he's not, he's giving it very graciously to number Asty, and is he going to put it in the back of the net? Just needs a flick. And it's back in again. Oh, offside. Somebody must have been in the box here. And it's all over. It's all over. So I'm waiting to see now what's happening. If we're going into extra time. There's nobody shaking hands. So to me that's extra time. There's nobody leaving the field. Some of the boys have got a cramp, as you can see. So I'd imagine it'd be 15 minutes each way for extra time. And here's the young boys in now to have a little practice. There's Victor pinging it off there. Oh, it's well over the top. That's well saved by the keeper there. Now we've got Lewis Clark. Can Lewis Clark, he's going to take on the guy in the grey here, And shielding the ball there, and then he's going to have a shot at the goal. Is he? Yes, here we go, he's teeing it up. Victor Smith in goal. And that one was just off the post. And once Victor gets back in, Lewis is going to have a pop, and he's popped already, well stopped. Stopped to the stick there. And Cameron's onto this now, Cameron Stephen. And he's nipped it past Cam there. And it's a good shot and a good stop just by the stick again. So there we are, the young fellas are having a run about while we're waiting on Lochaber and Fort William to resume this match. So back in 5.